The Castle of Xavier is located on a hill in the town of Javier, 52 kilometers east of Pamplona and 7 kilometers east of Sangüesa. Built in the 10th century, this castle was the birthplace and childhood home of Saint Francis Xavier, son of the Lords of Xavier, hence his surname. Etymology. The name Xavier derives from Basque Echeberri or new house, evolving thereafter into Javier in Navarro, Aragonese and Spanish. Construction consists of 3 buildings with different antiquity. The Tower of the Cristo Santo is the main fortified building and chapel, holding an interesting late Gothic crucifix and a series of murals depicting the Dance of the Death, unique in Spain. The Tower of Homage, called also the San Miguel Tower, is the oldest in the castle. It also harbors the museum dedicated to the life of the saint. In its foundations, Muslim vestiges have been unveiled, possibly dating from the 10th century. In the 11th century, the first enclosure that sheltered the early surround rooms. In the 13th century, 2 polygonal bodies and 2 flanking towers were added in all 4 cardinal directions. History. The castle and village of Xavier were won by Sancho VII of Navarre in approximately 1223. An Aragonese noble got a loan of 9,000 sols from the King of Navarre, with the latter receiving Xavier as a warranty. The Aragonese noble could not afford to pay in due time, so the stronghold became property of Sancho. It was not the first time nor the last, since Sancho VII was one of the major lenders to the Crown of Aragon, and took over a number of villages and castles in return for his unpaid loans that notably strengthened of his border with Aragon, Esca, Peña, Petia, Gala, Trasmoz, Sadaba, etc. In 1236 the castle was handed over by King Theobald I to Aiden de Sada. Before the Spanish conquest of Iberia and Navarre, the castle belonged to Maria Azpilicueta, native of Baston Valley, married to Jones Chitsukoa, parents, amongst others, of Francis Xavier, whose family defended the independence of the kingdom. For this reason, the Spanish regent Cardinal Cisneros ordered the complete demolition of the castle in 1516, but only held the topping of the strong part of it. All the walls around it, which were trimmed with battlements and embrasures, were knocked down. The pit was filled in equal to the field. 2 large portals were destroyed. 2 round towers were demolished. The drawbridge and, inside the wall, the garden and the rabbit hutch were razed. The Tower of Homage to San Miguel was reduced by ha. After successive inheritance, the ownership of the castle, along with the rest of the town of Javier, went to the House of Villahermosa. The Castle of Xavier is the target of a massive pilgrimage in early March, in honor of the patron saint of Navarre.